What's Reddit? It's Prodigy here. In this video, I'm going to be discussing if the new Prodigy epics, or just epics in general, are worth buying. So, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Okay guys, so this is going to be a very controversial topic. As you can see by looking at my profile picture on YouTube and my channel banner, and just looking at me, and if you watch my videos, you guys know that I'm a pretty big fan of Eclipse. I literally have him following me around right now. But I'm going to kind of use this as my segue into my first reason. But before we start this video, I also want to say I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. If you want to go out, buy epics, do all that kind of stuff, then I'm all for it. Do whatever you want. You know what? I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. You just clicked on this video, and I'm going to give you my advice on what I would do. So as you can see, I have him as my buddy. But like I said, this is going to be my segue. He's not exactly my go-to pet. He's not even my go-to storm pet, alright? So, basically, my go-to pet out of all of these is gonna have to be Embershed, but my go-to storm pet is gonna have to be Padraxis. And as you can see, if we check out Eclipse's stats, they're not too crazy. It has 12,195 health at level 100, which is pretty good, and its spells are alright. 2 storm spells, 1 water spell, 1 fire spell, so its spells are pretty good, but the thing is, it doesn't have that much damage, which is a big issue for me, because I'm not that much of a I'm not that much of a health kind of person. I'd rather have more damage than more attack, and I know that that's going to be different for some people, and as you can see, he has pretty low hearts right here. Pretty low power right here. And as you can see, some footage of him battling, he can do a fair amount of damage when he's up. It's not crazy. I wouldn't say it's as much as Padraxis, and his health is the biggest factor, and sometimes the pets that he's strong against, water, they'll be doing the same amount of damage as him, which is a little bit of an issue for me. Now, this is going to come into reason 2. If your pet does not meet up to the expectations, then was it worth spending your money on? I got Eclipse. I did not buy Eclipse. I got him off of the membership, free choose an epic egg kind of thing, if you guys remember that from about a couple months ago, I think. But like I said, if it's not your go-to pet, and the pet isn't super overpowered, and it's not super OP, and it's not what you were hoping it for be, and I really don't like to say this, because I know a lot of people who will just vouch for the epics just because they are epics. And if your epic isn't super overpowered, and it's not your go-to pet, and it's kind of like a sideline pet, and okay, I have this pet, that's cool, now what do I do? Then, and like I said, I hate to say this, but then it's basically a pet, a regular Prodigy pet, but with a price tag on it. And don't quote me on that quite yet, because the new epics, we don't even know what their stats are. Heck, we don't even know what they look like. And to say that they're not going to be OP, and they're not going to be super cool, and they're not going to meet up to your expectations I can't say that, okay? Because I don't know if that's going to happen or not. None of us do. If you guys watched CRF's video from about a week ago, I think, maybe a little less, he said that the epics were actually supposed to come out today, October 27th, 2021, on Google and Amazon, that sort of thing. They haven't come out yet. I know. Shocking. Prodigy, they've never been good with that, alright? They've never been good with states. But yeah, guys, that's gonna have to wrap it up for this video. Thanks for watching. So, to kind of put that all into a nutshell of what I just said, if the epic doesn't meet up to your expectations, and if it's not your go-to pet, and if it's not super overpowered, and if it's not great if the epic isn't epic, then I wouldn't say it's worth spending your money on. Now, that depends how much the epic costs, and it kind of goes with the same thing for different elements. I wouldn't recommend getting a plant element epic. That's because plant elements are virtually useless in the game now that pretty much everybody has a fire pet on with them, which kind of defeats the purpose of the plant element, because they are weak to fire. But, I mean, if you want to go for a water epic, a storm epic, a fire epic, then I'm all for that. Go ahead, alright? I'm not here to tell you how to live your life, like I said, but I am here to give you my educated opinion and advice. So, if you want an epic, and if you want to buy it, then I'm fine with that, alright? I really don't care what you do. And that's the conclusion of this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, or if you found it helpful, then please drop a like and subscribe, and comment what you think of this. Like I said, if you just want to get the epic because it's cool, like I know a lot of people get Chill and Char just because it's a cool pet, and I'm not going to disagree with that. I think Chill and Char is an awesome pet, but like I said, if you want to get an epic that you're going to use, then I don't know if it'd be worth it or not. That's kind of up to you, but that's my educated opinion. I personally wouldn't buy an epic because there's a lot of better pets that you can get out there for absolutely free. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video or if you found it helpful, please drop a like and subscribe, and comment your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the flip-flop.